Guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. And today's video is a personal journey, but the reason why this video is happening today is because I've had so many questions about people who are turning to faith and they want to start reading the Holy Qur'an, but they don't know Arabic. And they've asked that how should we read the Holy Qur'an? Where do we start? What do we do? So here we have the Holy Qur'an. This is the holy book for Muslims. It was revealed over 1,000 years ago to the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of God be upon him, in Arabic, in stages, over a course of 23 years. Now, the first word which was revealed to the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of God be upon him, was Iqra, which means to read. And of course, you read the Holy Qur'an. So everyone who asks, where should I start reading the Holy Qur'an from? Let's just go through a few basics. So here, the Holy Qur'an which I showed you is the Holy Qur'an, and it's got the English translation, yeah? So you got the Arabic, let me show you. Bismillah. You have the Arabic, and you have the English translation with it. There are Holy Qur'ans which are just like Arabic, it's just got Arabic inside, and this is here, I'll show you the Holy Qur'an here. This has just the Arabic inside it. And this is what actually children start reading from when they start reading the Holy Qur'an. This is where I started. So my journey to reading the Holy Qur'an, as with most children, is when you learn Arabic or you learn the Holy Qur'an, you start with Qaida, which is the basic. So I'm not got one of them here. But it's like learning the single letters. It's like learning the Arabic alphabet. It's exactly what it is, and then joining on like different letters with different sounds and being able to read it, and then you progress to starting to read the Holy Qur'an. So I remember my journey to starting to read the Holy Qur'an. My mum and my parents and my grandma were like the integral part of teaching me to learn the Holy Qur'an, the Qaida, the Yasl Qur'an. And I remember, and we actually got videos for this even now, where I'm sat in the Isle of Wight. I think we went on holiday somewhere. And I think it was the Isle of Wight, and I remember reading, was it Holy Qur'an or the Qaida? With my grandma. She's passed away now, so may Allah grant her paradise. Because she was a massive part. I remember clearly sat with her reading. Anyway, finished the Qaida, the Yasl Qur'an, and then progressed to reading the Arabic, like reading it in just the Arabic language. And then as I got older, I began to read the Holy Qur'an with the English translation, just because I don't know Arabic fluently. My language skills are not good enough to read the Holy Qur'an and know what it means. So I read the Holy Qur'an with English translation, just so I know what I'm reading and I can understand it better. So everyone who says or asks that I don't know where to start with the Holy Qur'an, I don't know Arabic, the best thing for you to do is read the Holy Qur'an with the English translation. Yeah, so start with that. It's better, of course, to read the Holy Qur'an in the Arabic language, the language which it was revealed in. Like, if you can do that, it's fantastic. If you don't know Arabic, try and start learning it. There are teachers out there where you can learn the Arabic language. I've got a cousin who self-taught like himself Arabic, and his Arabic, by the grace of God, is fantastic. Like, I'm a bit jealous of him. So he's gonna watch this and he knows exactly who he is. Anyway, I do wish I could like fluently speak and understand Arabic. It's something which I'm working on. It's my own personal journey. So everyone who says, where do I start? You can literally pick the Holy Qur'an up. The first chapter of the Holy Qur'an is Surah Al-Fatiha. You can start reading that with just the English translation. And then you've got different, let me just open it up for you so I can show you. Then you've got different, this is Surah Al-Fatiha, the first chapter in the Holy Qur'an. Then you've got different versions of, in the sense of the Holy Qur'an in Arabic, Holy Qur'an with English translation. Then you've got like a Holy Qur'an with the English translation and short commentary, and then like a Holy Qur'an with longer commentary, because the verses and the words in the Holy Qur'an have so much depth and meaning to them that just by reading them in Arabic, if you don't know Arabic, it's quite hard to understand. So that's where you can start. And don't feel like, because I don't know Arabic, or I've just started my journey to Islam, or if you're a Muslim and you don't really read the Holy Quran regularly because you don't know Arabic, then don't let it be that you don't read it because you don't know Arabic. There's so many ways to read it. The Holy Quran has been translated in so many different languages. There's always an opportunity for you to pick up Holy Quran, read it and learn. So that is what I want to share with you, that just because you don't know Arabic, don't let it hinder your reading. I've got a Holy Quran in my office, and whenever I come to the office, I try my best that before I leave, I read a portion of the Holy Quran, because during the month of Ramadan, and I bring this back to Ramadan, because Ramadan's always like a spiritual, a spiritual kind of like time for rejuvenation, like a spiritual rejuvenation period, where everyone tries to read the Holy Quran. They pray, but they pray better. They try and perfect their prayers. So the effort you made during Ramadan, don't waste that. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're reading the Holy Quran, you manage to finish it, don't let it be that you only pick the Holy Quran up next year. Do you know what I mean? Like what's the point? Like you've worked hard to finish it. Just read a little bit a day if you can. Like the Holy Quran is full of wisdom. It's knowledge. It's a guidance for mankind. Like it's a way to live our life. We find out how to perform ablution, how to pray, rules about finance and wealth distribution and inheritance, and all these things are within the Holy Quran. It's like a code of conduct for Muslims to follow. Like it's what we need to read. If anything, this is the book you got to start with. Like it's the code of conduct for mankind. So when you get a chance, please have a look at the Holy Quran, read it. If you can't read it in Arabic, try your best to learn it and then read it in English. If it's English is your language, or it's a different language you want to read the translation is, please do. And my journey to finishing the Holy Quran, I think it took about, I think my mum will know better. I think it took about 2 or 3 years for me to finish the first reading of the Holy Quran. And within Islam, when you finish the recitation of the Holy Quran, like one reading, you have something called an Ameen. And an Ameen is like a celebration. It's literally a party that you finished reciting or reading one reading of the Holy Quran. And I remember my Ameen party was in the Manchester Mosque, and I wanted to have a massive cake. Like I went to Costco once and I saw this massive green football cake. I said, Mum, this is the cake I want from Costco for my Ameen. And I remember it was huge because we had a lot of people for my Ameen party. Like we invited my family, my friends, because it's a time of celebration. Like the child has finished his first reading of the Holy Quran, and everyone who's had an Ameen, it's a really exciting time. So I remember I had this massive cake from Costco. Everyone came. We had it in the mosque. We sat with the Imam, the missionary at the time, and you read the last few chapters of the Holy Quran and then the prayer at the end of the Holy Quran, and that is your Ameen party. And then everyone comes together. You have food and drink, and it's time to celebrate. And like I said, I had that cake, and on there I think it said Ameen Mubarak or Happy Ameen or something like that. It was years ago. I don't even know how I remember it. Oh, I remember it because we've got a photo at home. We've got pictures at home. So that was that. And I hope and pray, inshallah, that when Juwari and Jibril finish their recitation of the Holy Quran, we're able to have an Ameen party for them. So that was my little journey of starting the Holy Quran to finishing it, having an Ameen party, and then progressing as I've got older to trying to understand the depths and understand the Holy Quran better, because like I said, the Holy Quran is full of gems, and it's a code of conduct. It's a way for us to act and follow. So yeah, if you've not read the Holy Quran, even if you're not a Muslim, have a read. Like I know people who are not Muslim, they read the Holy Quran and they're like, wow, it's just taken us back, and it makes you reflect on life, and it makes you think actually about prayer and life and the purpose and meaning of life. And by reading the Holy Quran, you understand God's beauty, God's power, and how we actually need to continue to read the Holy Quran as it's a reminder for us to stay humble and remember that God is the gracious, the merciful. He is all powerful, and in his hands is the control of everything that happens. Anyway, stay blessed. I hope this video has been beneficial to those individuals who are on their journey to Islam, or they are Muslim and maybe they don't read the Holy Qur'an regularly, I hope this is a little bit of a motivator for you to pick the Holy Qur'an up, have a read, and start your own journey in understanding the depths of the Holy Qur'an. Have a fantastic day. And if you need me, you know where to find me. From the young Imam, from myself. Assalamu alaikum, and peace be with you.